here in Deltaville on a beautiful Friday afternoon, one of the prettiest parts of Virginia. It's been 3 great days in Hampton Roads. We started over at the Wallops space facility where we're doing some of the nation's leading commercial space flight development. Went down and saw folks across the Eastern Shore where we had a chance to visit about some of the very special needs of those communities, and had a chance actually to visit the health center there, one of the community health centers that I'd helped support close to 18 years ago when I was head of the Virginia Healthcare Foundation, and see the tremendous growth in that activity that now supports almost 50% of the people on the Eastern Shore in terms of their basic health needs. Went down to Portsmouth later that day and celebrated some of the tremendous education success with every Portsmouth school now fully accredited. A great tribute to David Stuckwith, the superintendent there, and the whole Portsmouth educational community. On Thursday morning, in the heart of Hampton Roads, we started with the Blue Star Families, which is a wonderful support organization for our military's families who are back at home on the home front. There's a great program where all the museums across Hampton Roads open their doors for free during the summer for Blue Star families. We were at the Chrysler Museum, one of, again, great museums in Norfolk, but also one of the great museums for glass collection, at least for the whole country. Went from there to I think a great policy conversation where we had all the veteran service organizations and a lot of the nonprofit organizations across all of Hampton Roads, where we talked about the implementation of an amendment I got on the Serve America Act, the expansion of AmeriCorps, to create a Veterans Corps inside of AmeriCorps. And how can we get the over 90% of veterans who've returned home and want to continue to serve involved in volunteerism, involved in community service, perhaps becoming full-time paid AmeriCorps workers. And it was a great conversation to start that kind of project here in Hampton Roads. Later in the day, got a chance to go across to the 400th anniversary of Hampton, where I went to my first Pirates Ball. That, combined with the fact that it was Hampton's 400th birthday, was a special occurrence. Later in the morning, we actually saw the development at Hampton University of a cancer treatment technology called the proton beam technique. This is a dream of the president of Hampton University, Bill Harvey, and in the last 6 years he's helped create over $200 million installation that will allow Hampton to become a world-class leader in cancer treatment using proton therapy. This is a facility that only places like Harvard or Sloan Kettering or MD Anderson down in Houston have, and we'll have this facility now in Hampton Roads. Later got down to up to Matthews, not down but up to Matthews, where we had a kind of a town hall meeting, and then went over to, again, another great institution in Virginia, the Virginia Institute of Marine Sciences, VIMS, and got an update on the oyster restoration efforts and both the oyster aquaculture efforts. And with the crisis in the Gulf, there is both a challenge and an opportunity to keep that industry alive and actually see if there might be a chance for Virginia oyster activity, particularly in aquaculture, to grow dramatically. And here we are Friday evening and a beautiful summer afternoon and a chance to visit with some friends in Deltaville, and then I'm going to head on back home.